When's the last time you went to Costco on a Saturday night and then as you get there, they're like, sorry, we're closed. And you're like, that's not true. I was here at this time last week. Was it last year? So I don't know who has noticed this before or not, because despite having members that have been around for many, many years, a lot of them don't know that during the holiday season, Costco closes an hour later on Saturdays. Did you know that? If you did, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know. I want to see how many of my viewers actually know or knew that December and November, Costco will close at 7 p.m. on Saturdays instead of 6. But as soon as Christmas comes by and it's gone, the schedule goes back to 6 p.m. So why does Costco do this? Well, as an employee, I don't know, and I wish they would stop. I'm kidding. The reason they do this is because holiday season, I mean, everybody's shopping and Costco's like, you know what? With how many shopping trips people are doing and going to all of the other retail stores, like they want to give them a little bit more time to be able to stop at Costco and get the stuff that they want to for their parties. It really is as simple as that. They're just wanting to make sure that people have a little bit of extra time to go shop there on Saturdays. So I believe the schedule change for Saturdays begins, I think it's the weekend before Thanksgiving, or it might be the weekend after, and it ends the day after Christmas Day. So as soon as Christmas is over, the following Saturday we go back to 6 p.m. the same as Sunday. So somebody asked me this in one of my other videos, why does Costco close so early? And it's true, Costco, I believe it's one of the few stores that closes like the earliest. Monday through Friday we're only open 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays we're open 9:30 to 6, and Sundays 10 to 6. So why the closing early time? Well, I know this may be a little cheesy, but the truth is that Costco actually cares about its employees. They want the employees to be able to enjoy time at home with their families. So they close at 8:30 so that you still have a little bit of extra time when you get home. And weekends too. They close at 6 because they know that people want to spend time with their families, have a barbecue, have a dinner date, or whatever. Sundays, depending on where you are, they could be like the busiest day or the slowest day. So that's why they keep it the same. It's the weekend. Now, fun fact, the only store that has ever closed at 7 p.m. on Saturday year-round is one store in Provo, Utah. Actually, I think it might be Orem, Utah. I don't know where the store, I think it's Orem. Orem, Utah closes at 7 p.m. on Saturdays because the religious demographic in the area, they don't shop on Sundays, so they leave the store open on Saturdays so that they can go do their shopping, and that way they don't lose that much money. So you're probably not wondering, but I'm going to tell you anyway, what happens before and after Costco opens and closes? The Costco schedule is it's interesting, I think. The store closes at 8:30. That means that at 8:30, as soon as the manager gives the command, they close the door, nobody else comes in. But then, of course, after 8:30, we still need to allow people to finish their shopping. And that's when, if you've ever been at Costco at 8:30, like after 8:30, you might have noticed managers or employees standing in the backs with like flashlights, and they're just kind of like standing guard, and you're like, what are you doing? It's like, well, we're making sure you don't go past us anymore because we're making sure everybody gets pushed to the front. The rule is they're not supposed to tell you to just leave. They're just there to let you know, hey, we're closed and we're slowly like kind of moving forward. If you really need to get something from the back, it's really rare that they let you do that. They usually grab an employee to go grab the item for you. Why do they do this? I'm the only person. It's just a quick item. It's right there. The thing is, if we allowed anyone to just go get that, then why even have people making sure that nobody goes back? Costco is trying to close, but they're also trying to be mindful that you're there shopping. But there's strict schedules as well for employees. And if employees go after like 8 hours or past 8 hours of work time, then we go into overtime. And Costco would rather not do that if it can be helped. At least that's the way I see it. I mean, if there's a manager out there that wants to correct me on that, please correct me. But I think that's the rational thing to do. I think that it's fine to let our Patreons know, like, hey, we are closed, we have a schedule to stand by, and we're happy to go get the item for you, but we need to start moving forward. And again, it's not that we're telling you like, hey, like get out of here. It's more of like, it's like a nudge. It's like a gentle, passive aggressive nudge. So once all the members are gone and they exit the warehouse, that means the employees can start cleaning up. And Costco employees are very efficient at cleaning up really fast. So typically cashiers are gone before 9 p.m. and then assistants are gone by 10 p.m. Then we have the night stalkers, who I feel like they used to stay until 11 p.m. but now they've pushed that back to 10 p.m. as well. So by 10 p.m. like most employees should be out of the warehouse and the store is left with a couple of managers and supervisors just doing paperwork. The morning shift begins at around 3 a.m. We get managers, we get people that open the doors for the shipment people, like trucks and stuff like that. And then the stalkers, the morning stalkers, come at around 4 to 6 a.m. And basically their job is to make sure that everything is restocked and looking really good for when they open the doors at 10. Now you'll notice that when you go early, sometimes they open the door like at 9:45, 9:50. That's pretty normal. It just means that we're done earlier. And sometimes if the doors open exactly at 10, it's because they took a little bit longer to get everything cleaned up. The official opening time of Costco is 10 a.m. though. So don't be mad if you're there at 9:45 and they don't open the door because they opened it at 9:45 the previous day or something. And the truth is, Costco has thousands of items that we need to restock and make sure that everything is planned out correctly. So that's why they open a little bit later, is to give us enough time to make sure that everything's in order. So now you know. That's why we close early. That's why we open a little bit later. And that's why during the holiday season on Saturdays, Costco closes an hour later on Saturdays. But we're getting to that time, so make sure you don't go on a Saturday after Christmas because we close at 6, not 7. Alright, if you guys like this video, please leave a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. And I will make videos based on them as well, like today's video. So thank you for leaving that comment, that question in my video. Here's your answer. And I'll see you guys next time.